Greetings. Hello there, one and all. I've gone live because I want to start or launch a new Facebook group, Coaching and Teaching for Consciousness. Just a little background. My interest in consciousness goes back a long way to probably my late 20s or so, when I really became aware of the idea, became conscious of my awareness or aware of my awareness. And I pursued it through avenues of education and study through neuroscience. Um, the that I wanted to learn more about it and learn how to expand consciousness because I recognized that that was something that was much bigger than me, and that it's something that I wanted to promote because consciousness, whether it's about environment, whether it's about social issues, whether it's about economic issues, all of that is interlinked, and it becomes really important to understand that we grow and evolve in consciousness. It awakens, which is then the subject of the book that I published called Awakening Our Conscious Thinking, which is a link, briefly, it's a link between how the brain wakes up and how thinking and consciousness wakes up. And the details of that and the process, the evolutionary process of that, that is linked to certain skills that are um, uh, associated with that process of waking up. I've recently recorded some videos indicating that the reason we're having such a challenge now as a human species is because that process of growing up, waking up, has been interrupted. And so we're not at a full stage 7 consciousness, as is referred to, which is a holistic consciousness. It's where the word oneness, global, integrated, all these words that are into that sort of imply a oneness or wholeness comes. But very small proportion of us are there at this point. And so um, the being a teacher and being a coach, both in various forms over the last several years, it's I felt it really this was really sort of my place to be able to share and to learn more and to be able to help facilitate the process of this awakening process that we're actually right in the middle of as the new era is starting to emerge. So that's the nature of the group. And I welcome anyone who wants to be able to join to join the group. And what I want to do is the following: is that with people when they come and join, I want to find out who they are. Who are they serving? Who are they teaching? Who are they coaching? So in other words, what is your target audience, if you will? What is it that you're trying to awaken? And what do you understand consciousness to be? Um, you have your own take on it as your own individual from your own experience in life. So, what does that mean? What does that look like for you? And how do you apply that in the work that you're doing? Whether that's through a teaching practice or through a coaching practice. My intention is to really have this as being sort of a short 5 to 10 minute video cast. And then I will share that with you, and you can use that on your own. I'm going to put it into the group, and people can watch it nice and short. And then you'll be able to use that in your own forum, in your own way. And then, on your own sites, on your own podcasts or channels or whatever it is, I will do the same thing on my Brain Focus channel. And then we will, if it feels like it's a good right thing to do, then we'll put that into the full podcast, which I call the Consciousness Program podcast, the Consciousness Report podcast. And I want to add something to that in each one of these is what is your aha moments? What are moments where you've really sort of had that experience of, whoa, there's something bigger, there's something more, there's something of an awakening that has happened in me. And that's a really exciting conversation because that's inspirational. It's inspirational for other people, and inspirational for me as well, just to hear that. And it just sort of gives more of that vibe, if you will, of inspiration to be able to progress through into these levels of awareness or consciousness, which in my recent few days of study, I've really come across the notion that it's really linked to our sensory or our senses, and that we, of course, on the earthly plane, we're really dealing with our senses that are associated with the so-called five senses. Neurologically, we actually have about 12, but there's more than that. There's those senses that we don't have the anatomy that supports that, but it's really through the communication system that is outside, or if you will, part of the auric body or the light body or whatever you want to call that, the life body. And that's something I want to explore as well. So what is that? How do we awaken that? How do we awaken that quality of beingness? It's often been my slogan, not slogan, but byline or cut line on my Brain Focus Health or Brain Focus Center logo is being in focus. Focus is the ability to be able to bring your attention into something, and the quality of being is something that goes beyond the mental, beyond the necessary, the unfocused, or just the experience. It's actually bringing something deeper and more profound into your life. So that's it for today. And I'm going to look forward. I'm going to start messaging people and inviting them to come on and to start this process. And hopefully you will be able to connect with other people and invite them to come and join the group, because it is a group. It's not it's not on the, it's not a page, and it's not not a profile on Facebook that they'll be launching. So I'll look forward to chatting with you, and thanks for tuning in, and I will talk to you soon.